Hi, my name is Madeline Scott and I am studying a Bachelor of Education Primary with Swinburne Online. And I have just begun my second practicum unit in which I will be completing a 21-day placement in a rural school in Victoria. By the end of my practicum, I will aim to plan and implement a guided reading lesson. I will be completing my practicum in a composite Grade 1-2 class, which means students may have a range of different learning needs. In order for the guided reading lesson to be successful, I will need to use a variety of strategies to differentiate teaching to facilitate the full range of abilities, as stated in ATSL Standard 1.5, Australian Institute for Teaching and School Leadership ATSL 2017. Throughout the course of my practicum, I will endeavour to continuously seek and applied feedback from my mentor teacher. Specifically, I will aim to improve my skills and confidence when teaching the literature strand of the Australian curriculum, as this is a personally identified area for improvement. My mentor teacher has had over 30 years of teaching experience and is undertaking a leading literacy course this year. I am grateful and excited for the opportunity to learn and receive feedback from my mentor with the aim of improving my practice. This goal aligns with the ATSL 2017 Standard 6.3. An example of a content descriptor within the Australian curriculum that I may aim to accomplish within my Level 1 students may be content descriptor ACELT1582. Discuss characters and events in a range of literary texts and share personal responses to these texts, making connections with students' own experiences. This content descriptor falls under the English curriculum area, literacy strand, and responding to literature substrand. Australian Curriculum Assessment and Reporting Authority, ACARA 2017. The elaborations to this content descriptor are discussing characters from books and films and whether these are lifelike or imaginary, for example, talking animals, comparing characters and events in text to students' own experiences. In addition to these elaborations, I have created two alternative elaborations to this content descriptor. These are: identify similarities between people in the students' lives with the characters in the text, for example, family members, and describe the events of the stories and the effect these events have had on the characters. This is where I believe content descriptor ACELT1582 fits within the Year 1 achievement standards in the English curriculum area. It's within the receptive modes. They make connections to personal experience when explaining characters and main events in short texts. I've sourced two resources that I believe could support the teaching of content descriptor ACELT1582. The first is Galunga, the Green Tree Frog, ABC Education 2018, which is a video resource that allows students to listen to author Gloria Wallen as she tells the story of Galunga, the Green Tree Frog. In the story, the grandchildren are taught by their grandmother to appreciate all creatures and their place in the natural environment. An educator could use this resource as a tuning-in activity. Following the video, the educator could extend the lesson to meet the content descriptor by encouraging students to share and write stories about something their grandparents have taught them. This enables the students to share personal responses to the story whilst making connections with students' own experiences. Routman 2014 explains the importance of creating a community of writers through shared positive experiences. This provides students with the opportunity to share and discuss aspects of the chosen text in a contextual and meaningful way, including the characters within. Fallows and Oakley 2014. The second resource is a video called Changing Ideas and Discovering Themes in Stories, ABC Education 2018. The video contains author Tony Wilson and his story of how his book, The Cow Tripped Over the Moon, changed ideas during the writing process. A lesson involving this resource could begin with the reading of the book, The Cow Tripped Over the Moon, followed by the online resource. To conclude the lesson and achieve the content descriptor, the educator could discuss the effects of the events on the characters within the book. This resource provides students with transparency and insight into the writing process and the effects of changing ideas or themes of the book on characters. Dura Winker and Jones 2016. Both of these online resources enable children to effectively and appropriately use ICT to access information and ideas across the English curriculum area, which is included as a general capability within the Australian curriculum, ACARA 2017. Thank you for watching my presentation.